Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video I thought I would do a first impression kind of thing on the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. If you guys are interested to see what I think about this, as well as like how it applies on the skin, then please keep watching. So first I'm going to start with the packaging, and basically it's just this tiny little stick foundation thing, so it is really tiny, that's the size of it. How much product is actually in here? There's 12.5 grams of product, and the packaging just looks like this. It's really cute, and it has like a little clear area up here on the top, which is cool if you were using like multiple different shades of these. Like I know that Nikki's tutorial, she uses like a lighter shade in the center and then darker around the sides and stuff. So yeah, that would be really handy to actually pick out the colors from your collection just by looking at it through that. So the foundation just opens up like that. You pull out the lid, and when you first get it, there's this little clear bit of plastic. I'm probably going to take this out forever. So yeah, the product just twists up like that. And how much is actually in here? I'm too scared to twist it all the way up, so I probably won't do that. But yeah, I've already used this on my face now because I just did the first impression thing before this. I used about that much product, so you can see when I first opened it, it was all the way up. Like you couldn't see any of that black bit. So yeah, that's how much I used in just one application. So I am pretty sure this isn't going to last that long. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review on the packaging. Let's get into how it applies. So I'm going to start off by priming my face like I usually would, and again I'm using my Mercier foundation primer. So before I go right into foundation, I am going to kind of correct and put a little bit of concealer on like my dark pigmentation areas. So I'm just doing this because it's what I would usually do with the foundation, and that's what works for me. So in comparing this, I want to do what I usually do, if that makes sense. So let's try this out. So I'm just going to take this and directly draw it onto my face. The color seems quite good so far. So I'm just doing 3 lines like this. I don't know if it's too much. Oh, it has a really weird scent to it though, to be honest. It isn't as thick as I was expecting it to, so just touching it now and blending it out, it does share out quite nicely. So I'm not too sure how I want to blend it into my face. I've seen it 2 methods here on YouTube, so I'm going to try half and half. So on this side I'm going to use my beauty blender, and on this side I'm going to buff it in with a brush. So yeah, this is a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to go in. So it blends out quite nicely with the sponge. To be honest, I thought it wasn't going to. I thought it'd be too dry for the sponge to blend it out, but it's looking quite nice. So right off that, just the 3 stripes I did there, I'm definitely seeing a bit of my skin showing through. So it is quite like a sheer to medium coverage, I would say. It's definitely not full coverage. So on this side, I'm going to buff it in with a brush to see how that changes the coverage. Okay, so right away I am noticing that with the brush, like kind of buffing it in and dabbing it in with the brush, it's not shearing out as much as the beauty blender. I guess because the beauty blender was damp, it shears it out. Like that's just what a beauty blender does, which is great for concealer and stuff. But if you wanted a bit more coverage from this foundation, I would definitely say use the brush, because that is a lot more coverage than that. So that's just 1 layer done, and I think I'm actually just going to put a little bit more where I need it. So these areas here. And I've decided I like the brush for this foundation a lot better, just because it doesn't remove too much of the product. So far I am liking it. You can actually still see like my real skin. It is very like a natural coverage, I guess, but you could build it up. You could make it thicker or thinner or whatever you really want, which is cool. Is it a bit gray? So this is how it looks with all my makeup completely done, like set with powders and stuff like that. I didn't find it too hard to like apply bronzer and stuff like that once I had set it with the powder. Like it was pretty much the same as my regular NARS Sheer Glow, except like I did say earlier, it is a lot less coverage, so you can still see like bits of my actual skin peeping through, which is great for like days where you quickly just want to chuck on some foundation but still look a bit more natural, like not completely covered in foundation. So yeah, it was really easy to apply. The size is really convenient. You can just chuck it in your handbag and like use it for touch-ups and stuff like that, or like if you're traveling, that would be really handy. Overall for the product itself, it's looking quite good so far. I do have more dry to normal skin. It is getting a bit oily lately though. But yeah, for the most part my skin is quite normal to dry. I'm not sure how it'll last throughout the day. I'll see if I can come back and do like a progress check kind of thing. Overall, I think it's really handy. It's something you could just chuck in your bag and travel with. You could use like a thin layer for more sheer natural coverage, or you could actually build it up. The one issue with it, I would say, is it's quite pricey. It's 195 ringgit, and I don't think it will last that long, especially if you're using it for like everyday kind of situations. So yeah, overall I do really like the finish of it. It is a lot more natural than I'm used to. I guess it's quite convenient for like a quick kind of thing, just like... So I did get the shade 173, and I wasn't too sure about how it would look because this is actually the darkest one that they did have in the entire range. So I just picked that one up, and for some reason when I first applied it, it was looking quite grey in certain areas. After a while it kind of settled in, and I think it looks quite nice now, keeping in mind I did bronze up like with an orangey bronzer, so to even things out. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about this product. So far I really like it. I'm gonna have to see how it lasts throughout the day because this is the first time I'm actually using it. Yeah, so far really like the coverage. It is customizable, so you can have it as sheer as you want or as thicker as you want. It's really handy because it is in a stick form. The only downside I would say is probably the price. It is quite pricey for the amount of product you do get, which is very little, but I mean, maybe that's because that's just how much you'll need. Like, it is thicker, so it might actually go a lot longer than liquid foundations. I don't know, we'll have to see how long it actually lasts. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.